I can't believe it. This is my first Polestar. This is the 2022 Polestar 2 long-range dual motor in void color. Since I've never been in one before, I'm gonna review it, tell you all the cool features, buttons, systems, gadgets, as Doug DeMuro would say, quirks and features, and then I'm gonna drive it. I'm not gonna give it a Jeff score. All right, so look at this. It's a beautiful vehicle, actually, inside and out, and it's loaded with tech. And did I say loaded with tech? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Get down, get down, get down, get down tonight. Da 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 da. Now I want to give you an interior first look because we have to know the foundation of inside and outside before we can go section by section. Very cool stuff. The screens are going to be the highlight, the cornerstones. 12.3 inches and 11.2 inches. That's cool. This one is a pre-owned vehicle. You can see something's hanging triumphantly from the rearview mirror. Do you want that? I've already decided that if I ever become a wrestler or if I want to be a superhero, that's going to be my name. I am Polestar. So look at this here. You think this is a simple front end? No, there's a lot going on here. Very rarely is the word Polestar seen in this vehicle, on the vehicle, but it is right here in the headlight housing. Pixel technology. So it's got the quad beams right here. Thor's hammer. You think I'm obsessed with superheroes? They call it Thor's hammer. Very cool. We've got fog lights here, parking sensors. Look at the pixels or squares there. And this is the Polestar symbol. So if you see that from the front of the back, think Polestar. You don't need it written out. It's got kind of a low ground clearance here, but it shouldn't be any trouble for you. Hey, look, bright turn signals in the side mirrors. Look at that. Blind spot right there, holla. So what else do we have? Well, when we open it up, we've got, oh, look at that. The mirrors turn in. Also do that when it's in reverse. They adjust accordingly. How do you like this profile? That's a really cool looking vehicle, right? The charge port is by the rear wheel. And then we've got these beautiful tires in that wheel design. Again, you see the Polestar logo right there. Hello, Polestar. How you doing? These are 19-inch wheels. We've got some thin accent pieces right here. It's matte black. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I do like this subtle curvature line right here. It just adds to the almost prestige of the vehicle. Yeah, see, that's cool looking. Really cool looking. The charge door is right here. I haven't figured out how to open it, but I'll bet it's right here. Yes, it is. Ho! Holla. I'm going to tell you about charging. It's going to happen. What? All right. So we've got auto lock and unlock right on the back door and the front door as well. No moonroof. I'd like to see that. Where else can I see the word Polestar written out? Well, if I look here, there it is, Polestar. Is it going to be on the back? No. So if you're following this car, you're going to have to learn that that symbol is what it is. Because with a new brand, one not necessarily recognized by everybody, might have been a good idea to have it written out, but I get it. They want to be subtle. We've already seen this, but it's so cool. We got to see it again. We got it lit up here. So light it up, light it up, light it up, I'm on fire. So you can lock it. You can unlock it and then light it up again, my friends. And then I'm going to go ahead and open it up. There we go. Oh, it's a power hatch. It's not a full sedan. Now we got something to talk about here. Let's give them something to talk about. We've got backup parking sensors there. That's pretty cool, but 14.3 cubic feet of space. 1.2 in the front. Did I say the front? I meant the frunk. I meant the front trunk. I don't know what I meant, but we've got a cargo net here, and then we've got, oh, extra storage underneath there. That's a plus, I'd say. Got latches, tie-downs, 12-volt circular. And this is interesting here. We've actually got a strap, so you can affix it right here. I wonder if that shuts. Before we show the seats laying down, let's show the front trunk. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, so look under here. We've got just a little bit over 1 cubic feet of space. I think it's 1.2, but it could be just a little bit more My decimals are escaping me right now. We've got a charge cable right here. Nice, thick, heavy-duty one, my friends. Couple different ways you can charge this sucker, right? We've got a repair kit, so it doesn't have a spare tire, but it's got the repair kit. Nice and clean underneath here. A frunk. Let's talk about what makes this thing tick. What makes it go? Well, we've got an electric motor in the front. And then we've got an electric motor in the back. Dual motor, long range. You can go 249 miles on one electric charge. And then it's got 408 horsepower, 487 pound-feet of torque. What's significant about that? Well, that's a lot of HP. And what's significant about that? Well, if you're somebody likes to race from 0 to 60, you're gonna do it in about 4.5 seconds. This sucker's fast. Think Tesla fast. What about charging? Just push that and then we can pop this sucker in right like that. And level 2 is gonna be about 8-hour charging, 240 volt. And then if you go to DC fast charge, you can do from 10 to 80% in, I believe, somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes, maybe right about 35 minutes. And how do I get this cord out? Push that button and push that button. Now, can I put the seats down? Oh, look, I already did. So it's pretty flat. It really opens up the possibilities of what you can do back here for storage. Makes it a bigger car for sure. Nice. And then this one right here, gotta find out what this is. Okay, we got a pass through. So that means you lift this up and you can pass things through like my hand. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. This is with the seat all the way back, and look, I still have good legroom here. It's not exactly the biggest back seat, but remember, it's a sedan with a hatch. So we've got our headroom kind of right here. Big, giant hump here, which with an electric, I thought it would be more of a flat thing. We've seen a lot more like the EV6, the Ioniq 5, BZ4X, those are all flat across there, so that hump is a little annoying. And then right here, still got room. This is a little forward, still good. Let's look and see what conveniences we have. This is kind of a bigger, but it's a slim holder here. Maybe a small bottle could fit there. Interesting use of breaking up the dark gray with some light gray accents. I like that. This right here I would change. This is a very hard, firm armrest right there, but that's a little thing. Cup holders there, and then we've got rear air, and we've got USB right here. No, that's yeah, 2 USBs right there. Looking in here, this is WeaveTech seats. It's like a synthetic material. It's fine. It's like a cloth. I like the diamond patterns all the way through here. That's kind of soft right there, and the headrest is kind of squishy, so I think people will like that. It's got power seat, which is nice. And then here, look at this. Intricate patterns here with some texture to it. Pretty cool as well. So in the glove box, this is kind of interesting here. We can take these and put them in the upper shelf so that there's nothing there. That's very cool. What's this? Oh, that's about the airbags. Sirius XM coming soon. It should be here now. On the inside, there's a lot interesting. I'm fascinated by some of this stuff here. We've got memory seats, leather steering wheel, but you know how you start this car? You just have the key or the activity key with you. Either one of those. The activity key is waterproof, so you can dive. All right, nice. You just have it with you, and then you put the vehicle in gear. Let's do that right now. Sorry for the action shot, but this is kind of cool. So I got the key just in my pocket here. We'll hit this rather quirky, as Doug would say, shifter, and look, it's on. For sound system, we have the standard 8-speaker, 250 watt system, or you can upgrade to the Harman Kardon system. That's 13 speakers and 600 watts. So your choice. I would go Harman Kardon if you have that option. I assume they're probably both good. Over here, we have a fully digital 12.3-inch information display. And then here we've got an 11.2, looks like an iPad kind of flipped over here. And then that's 11.2 inches. So much you can do on this thing. Should we try it? Yeah, we'll put the sucker in demo mode. Again, we don't see Polestar written out, but we do have the Polestar logo that lights up. That's very cool. Simple to use, really, and it's kind of cool. That's reverse. Here's your backup camera. And then drive is this way right here. Park. Cool, right? We've got this for our defroster, and then volume, play, hazard. This system, ironically enough, is a Google-based system, but you see Apple CarPlay here. If I want to reset it to the 4 squares, I push the white line that you see right down here. But try Apple CarPlay, connect your phone, that's cool. What about some other crazy things that you can do? I can do YouTube, my friends. I can do YouTube. Yes, I was looking up Toyota Jeff. I could look up AutoJeff as well, but can you actually watch it? It's open. It's the opposite of claustrophobic for sure. It's wide. That's very cool. Please subscribe to AutoJeff Reviews and Toyota Jeff Reviews. That is super cool. What about if I want to see more apps that I have? Just push that. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see, does that open? Apple CarPlay's right there. What's my range assistant? Okay, there's my projected range. Instant consumption. I like that. We can do eco climate, so it gives you a little bit more, probably miles. And it'll trade off your air conditioning, I'll bet, and maybe even your throttle. All right, so how do you want the steering feel? Do you want it to be firm? I don't like that at all. I want it to be just a light mode. What about my sport mode? Do I want that? One pedal drive. Do you want that on? Do you want to creep? I don't know what that is. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Look at all of these safety features here. We've got driver support, lane keeping aid, road sign information. That one's very valuable. Driver alert, collision alert, blind spot information system. Is it ready to drive? And then my charging. What limit do you want to have? You can schedule it. And then we can do more. Car status, locking interior lights. I like this a lot. No warnings, all is good. That's pretty funny. Locking. Interior light, intensity, we want it high. Exterior lights, holla. Active bending lights, corner illumination. Now I'm talking. This is cool stuff. Mirrors, do you want them to fold when locked? Exterior mirrors tilt at reverse? Yeah, of course I do. Mirror auto dimming, light or dark. Now that's good technology there. And the wipers, the service position, rain sensor memory. Very cool stuff. I don't know what this does. Oh, that's the camera. Okay. Parking sensors. I don't know what else we can do, but should we try it? Okay, wheel guidance, volume for park assist. Oh, now we can see all the way around the car. Holla! I love that. So those cameras on the side mirrors, in the front of the car, and behind the car can show you everything, my friends, everything. And this information display here, well, just like most vehicles, we're going to use the pad here. We can switch to map mode, non-map mode if we want to, like that. Okay, if you push this, it'll go to trip information. That's nice. And then this should go through our maybe radar cruise, and it'll set the distance. Okay, we'll get used to this one, but that's a start. And then remember, every Polestar sold gets one of these little amulets or bottles right here, and it's filled with, it looks like what Vicky Valancourt gives Bobby Boucher at the end of the Bourbon Bowl. That's high quality H2O. Maybe that's what it is. Auto dimming rear view mirror. We've got the lighted visor, probably with a slider. And then we got our lights there. Does it slide? It does not slide. Okay. Now, as we're driving, just notice here, if I want the navigation not down here, but I want it here, well, It's right in the information display, that 12.3-inch screen, and it moves while you're driving, so you can look at it safely, or safer than if you were looking down this way. But this is kind of what it looks like down the road. I like the fact that it offers speed and my miles that I have left, because with one of these cars, you don't want to run out of miles, right? So this is what you got, 220 left, my friends. I can also flip this between screens by pushing this button right here, and this comes up, and then we can get the nav. And then if I push the circle on the steering wheel, we can get our trip information, so that might be valuable to you as well. Now if I want to start it, I just pull it back. Watch this. Wow, instant torque. You expect that out of an electric vehicle, but I don't know if I expected this. It just, it propels you. It's like one of those propel roller coasters. It just launches you. That was really cool. Now I've got it on the soft suspension, the light suspension. You can go all the way up to firm. I might want firm on these curves, but this one right here, oh yeah, it's very forgiving, very comfortable. The seats are nice, maybe a little bit without personality, a little bit without softness to it. Not rock hard. I've had harder seats. Oh yeah, boy, this takes it is so light going around these corners. Woo! That was pretty dang fun. That was pretty dang fun. That's what the General Lee would say. Holy sweet fancy Moses. So let's see how it is getting on a highway. Oh wow. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Let's slow down just a little bit so that we can get up to 70. Woo, the cornering, the handling is fantastic in this thing. Let's listen to road noise. What's it like when we're at 75, let's say? Relatively quiet. I do hear some wind noise off the side here. Of course, that's normal, that you're going to get some wind off the mirrors. A little bit more than I expected. But overall, it's a very quiet vehicle. All right, so I've got my adaptive cruise control set. It's set for 75. I'm going 69 right now because there's a car there, and it's slowing me down to 67 because there's a van there. So if I go over to this lane, it'll probably speed me up just a hair to 71, 72. So that works just fine. And of course, getting onto a highway doesn't always mean that you have to be the fastest one to get up to speed. You can just naturally, lightly, gently, and normally get up to speed, and things will work out just fine. Because every little thing is gonna be all right. And then I noticed right here, the red line shows up right in the side mirror when somebody's in my blind spot, so that's a good indicator. And it flashes if I went to get over, so that's a good safety feature too. I wish I could show you that close, but I can't. So all in all, it's a very smooth ride. I'm gonna put it on firm and sport mode when I go on this off-ramp that's 25-mile-an-hour one. Might take it just a little bit faster than that to see how we do. Right now we're at 42. We're gonna slow down though because the GMC is in front of us. Holla. Yeah, it corners really well and with control. I really like the suspension on this thing. So yeah, it's the tight steering feel right now. Let's go to standard and see if I can tell a difference. Yeah, it loosens up a little bit. And now it really loosens up. So you can tell a huge difference, which is not necessarily a surprise, but it kind of is. that you can feel noticeable changes in that steering feel. Sometimes it's subtle, but no, this is big. And now I'm gonna try the one pedal drive. So that means it's gonna stop me if I don't have my foot on the accelerator pedal. Slows you down to a stop. And just a simple test. I know we're gonna pass this one with flying colors. See how it goes up a hill like this one? Yeah, no problem at all. I'm like an airplane getting ready for takeoff. And if I take my foot off the accelerator pedal, look, I slow down. So that's the one pedal, and it does it very lightly. It doesn't do it like drastically where it's like, whoa, what did I do? But it will slow you down. So that might be something that you want to do. The Polestar long-range dual motor starts around $50,000. I think it's an incredible value. You got to really try it out for yourself and see what you think of the range. The power is absolutely there. It's an exciting vehicle to drive. It's kind of fun, gives me a little thrill. My first Polestar. If you like this channel and you like my content, go to AutoJeff Reviews and hit subscribe. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. See you next time.